Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the Chaos. Let's go. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well. So firstly, I do see that there is this event. And that's the, it's going to give us Fremine, which is also very upsetting because it's Fremine. I wanted to get Fremine before, and I wasted so many wishes trying to get Fremine, and now you can just get it for free. However, I think I was going to leave this till Wednesday because I think it's still releasing sections. So then we can continue this, start afresh on Wednesday. Hopefully everything will be released by then. And then we can give it a go. And it might take more than one stream. Don't know, we'll find out. And then that means that today we can continue with the Archon quest. Because I think we're going places. We're getting that. Slowly but surely, we are getting that. So yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Archon quest and then see where it leads. Might get a bit distracted in the middle because I'm aware, if you look at the map, we have got most of the map now. There are little pockets that we still don't have. Like over here. Oh, and then up here. And just little bits of the forest. Like this bit in particular is kind of odd because it obviously doesn't have a statue of the 7 nearby. So that makes that special. And so there's a chance we'll just get lost in one of these places. Don't know, because I do have a tendency to wander off of places. But yeah, so I think, as a recap, I don't remember what we were doing. It has been a while. So, I think, no, I remember now. I think we went to, so, a couple streams ago, we went to that hospital, the abandoned hospital. And there we found, there was a guy. And we found out he'd been left behind because they'd taken the village keepers, the mad scholars, they had been living trapped there, and then they got taken away somewhere else. And then we went to like find out where they went, and we bumped into Dea talking to a bunch of mercenaries, and we accidentally revealed ourselves because we brought a child with us to this very important meeting. And then we agreed a hostage exchange, one of the scholars, the grandpa, for a Hytham. And then we get there, and then we were expecting more hostages, but he only gave us one. And then there was a earthquake. There was an earthquake, and then we fell into a tunnel. And we went through that domain, which was very beautiful and plant-like. And then the Eremites leader, because he went through this domain, he was forced to accept that King Dashret and Lord Hudevita had been friends, and that there was no big betrayal. She was trying to help, and he said, fine, you can go talk to my Eremites, and we will all help you in your quest. And then we came here to talk to them, and then we didn't actually talk to them, but now we will. Oh, hello, Ave. I see you've also chosen to greet me with a bunch of hydrates. Great. Let me drink some more water. Anyway, yes, welcome to the stream. We will be continuing the Archon quest today. Also, in good news for you, I finished your chicken, so it should be due to post tomorrow. The KFC chicken. So, yeah, I hope you like it. Anyway. Okay, you have anything to say? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ramen, we're here. Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to our village shortly. I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help. Don't mention it, I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. We share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies. We're the perpetrators. I'll bring you to them, follow me. These are the people who kidnapped the village keepers? Oh no, it's the scribe. There's no need to yell, no one can help you now. We've been all over the desert trying to find you. That's right. General Mahamatra, no, make it quick, please. Swift and painless. Whoa, the moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost. You should have known that I would be coming for you. Wait, we're just following orders, you know what I'm talking about, right? That there's no way we could have done this all by ourselves. No, not Sino, he's gonna tear us limb from limb. I could do worse. Oh, don't think I want to know what worse is. Please have mercy. They're talking, otherwise I'll have to resort to other methods. So your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish? They wanted to extract canned knowledge. Don't play dumb, you know what I'm really asking. They extracted divine canned knowledge, then what? I really don't know how to explain it. Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry. You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourselves, do you? They asked them a question. Be my guest. The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they? Oh, I guess we didn't tell Sino this. Or Hytham. Huh? Huh? That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you? How did you know? There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god, a god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Great Lord Rudevita, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Great Lord Rudevita was still with us. Continue. And then someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first the sages looked down at him in disdain, but when he said those words, everyone's expressions changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god? This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of Academia looks like. First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Sabzuru Festival Samsara, maximizing Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge. It adds up. But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin? Call it an educated guess, the Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, scribe behind them. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the god of wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence. But the sage's end product won't be Great Lord Rudevita, it'll be the Balladeer. You must have noticed by now the Academia doesn't care about who their god is, it's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It's as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. The sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives. Then what does Leslie Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one? From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Leslie Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Great Lord Rudevita, but upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Great Lord Rudevita had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Leslie Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha's entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely people began to forget about her existence. This is the path the sages have chosen. Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Leslie Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty. Alright, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Marman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village, and these two scholars, they're coming too. Sure, as you wish. Oh, that's so sad, but also so crazy. Who thinks creating a god is a good idea? Like, that's only going to end bad. What do you think? You're going to control him? No, you're not going to control him. He's going to control you. Obviously. This is the obvious conclusion. Why do people keep trying this? It never ends well. It never ends well. Oh, dear. Okay, what have you guys been on about? You're dying. Oh, no. I hope your tooth gets better. Well, if it's extracted, it can't really get better. But the general situation, I hope that gets better. Okay. I saw a sparkly thing. What is it? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Do you have anything to say? No. okay. We gotta investigate the camp. We always gotta investigate the camp. Hello. Hello, traveler. You know me? Ah, I see, I guessed correctly. The boss told us what you look like. He said you're our new buddy. You have pretty distinct traits, so I recognize you right away. Well, since the boss says so, guess that makes you a friend of ours now. The Eremites bid you welcome. Whatever the boss says. Oh, and I got some food. No. Pick up radish. Oh, there's a ladder. Where does it go? Okay. Okay. There's absolutely nothing up here. Why was there a ladder up to nothing? It's a bit useless. Okay, okay, let me see. Is there a guy up here? Okay, okay. What about over here? Oh, we're supposed to be going to the village chief's house. I see. Back to our village. We're going to explore here first. Hello. Why would you? Hello. King Deshret. Still a believer? The rival King Deshret is alive. Oh, yes, I am still. Yes, I still am. I'm an Eremite born and raised, and I grew up listening to legends of King Deshret. My beliefs will not be easily swayed. I no longer believe in his revival. Huh, for the looks of it, I'd wager you're the new friend the boss talked about. Eremites always welcome new hands, but I'll remind you that even friends are not forever. I at least will make you no guarantees that you'll always be on the same side. The rival is a lie. Yes, I know that. Ooh. Just temporary partners, but since the boss gave the word, I guess I'll look after them for a bit. Okay, okay. That's like, people are not very fond of us. They're sort of vaguely tolerating our presence. And there is a Fatui camp. How much? Is that the extent of the Eremite camp? I think that might be it, in which case... Well, now I've seen these guys, we've got to get rid of them. But then we'll go back to the village to see what's up.
Time to work.
Okay, okay. Oh, there was another guy. I missed him. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's all good. As long as everybody's attached to the thing, it should be fine. Okay, come on, please. And let's hit. Oh. Okay, and maybe if we just leave that there. That'll be good. Oh, maybe I should use this. I never really used it. I don't know why. Oh. What if I get this? Oh, and then this. Oh, no, don't cook. Don't cook. Okay, okay. Oh, and that guy's down. And this guy's down. Ah, perfect. Wait. No? Oh, there's more things. Why are there more things? Okay. No. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Was I not even fighting the people relevant for the chest? Were they just irrelevant? Because there's another set of Fatui members further away. This is not great. He'll be okay. Probably. Gonna use some healing. Okay, okay, okay. Oh! Uh-oh. She's in That's not good. Oh. Okay, I think we knocked her out of her scary glowing mode, which is good. Okay, okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. Oh. Oh. Why don't we don't take as much fire damage, does he? That's okay. We'll do plant damage. Haha. Okay, we got a good chest. Very good, very good. You won off from bingo? Really? How? It's only been 20 minutes! And the first 5 of that is the loading screen! How are you already at bingo? I don't understand. Okay, okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, Clee! 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 This is fine. I don't know why I always fight things that are bigger than me, but when my team is a tiny team, everybody's bigger than me. And it's okay, it's okay. It'll be okay. Oh, just one guy left. And there we go. Problem solved. Okay, okay. You've got bingo again? Oh. I don't understand. How? I haven't done anything. Maybe that's the problem. Me going off piece has got to be one of them. Okay, I've got a suggestion for the bingo card. Is it Streamlabs using a random symbol like the $sign? That's one of my guesses. Another guess, Streamlabs being Streamlabs and making some questionable decisions. Okay, okay. Where is the house? Okay, okay. Here it is. Hello. Hello, Hugo. I think it was Hugo, right? Because I feel like I changed and then it went away. And now I'm confused. Let me change that. Okay. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We are continuing with the Archon quest, as I have been. And we just agreed to cooperate with the Eremites. And then they gave up the academia members who were trying to kidnap the village keepers. And yeah, that's about what we've done. You bingo both vertically and horizontally. There's that's and fine in the bingo. There is almost definitely a that's fine in the bingo card, but I've definitely already guessed that. Because I don't know, apparently I must have made like 60 or 70 guesses on what's on the bingo card, and I think I was getting roughly 1 in 4 correct. So I think I was on like 15, maybe 20 previously, and so I don't actually know how many guesses I've made that are correct, but they won't tell me. It's very, very distressing. Anyway, the village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision too. Really great work, everyone. Ah, the atmosphere's so heavy. It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. Like everything Leslie Kazanelli has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the Sanctuary of Sansana like a lost cause. Even though she's protected to have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world. Hey, say something, stop spacing out. Fine, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else. Or I can fetch us some snacks. Oh, Paimon's so coming with you. Do you have any plans, traveller? Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you? I want to share everything I know with all of you. So you were still withholding some information? Yes, I'm sorry, I had my reasons, but now I know that we're all in this together. In between the conversations, Candace and Paimon bring over snacks and tea. Leah's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Tyler has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. The core of his beliefs, his motivations to pursue the right course of action. Everything's now clear to him. Neither of them also turns towards the crowd he wants to listen to. After that, the whole story comes out, all the experiences, feelings, and secrets are shared freely with everyone. To share everything means to consider everyone as allies. From today on, everyone will fight for the same goal. Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again. That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru. What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time. It seems that there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated. Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Raman's joined us, we'll be even stronger team. It's time to make a plan. Indeed, these events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue. So everyone, are we on the same page? Crush the sages and rescue our god. This is our ultimate goal. No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost. But let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on. The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan. Yeah, it'll work out for sure. Okay. So I guess... Ooh! We're making real progress. That was the end of like a quest section. How exciting. And we can claim one of these. This is good. Oh, okay, I guess there's Act 5 now. So, off we go. We're gonna... Okay, leave the house apparently. Where's the door? Wait, no, we should talk to all the people. Hello Candace, what do you have to say? You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave our village, I can't help but feel disturbed when I see the look in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie. Don't rush, there is a bug. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time. Take it slowly, we need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible. Going to read the book again. Hey, are you even listening? Would you like me to lend you something to read? No way, your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste. I was joking, I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out. Ugh, you're so annoying. In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will the station become a better place? The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on, and none of it will earn me a single mora. I can't believe it. Look on the bright side, dear. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over. You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend? I would buy boatloads of tasty snacks. That's it. And maybe some tasty drinks as well. How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance that they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better. I think this guy's just here. Do you have anything to say? Anything you need from me? No, okay, I think I've talked to him already. Okay, because this is his house. I always forget that we just invade this man's house every time we want to have a meeting. You can either confirm or deny Kaiko's presence. Oh. Why won't you tell me what's on the bingo card? I guess that would ruin the bingo card, but it's not like I do anything on purpose. Oh dear. Okay. Wait until the next day. Okay, well in the meantime, I'm gonna pick up these nuts, and then I'm gonna do this, and do this, and do that. That'll do. Okay, talk to Candace. Where's Candace? Candace? Oh, no, I want to be... Candace? Candace! Hello, Candace. Candace, we're here. Has everyone arrived? Everyone is already waiting inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them. Please wait a moment. What's the matter? Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing. What do you need? Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless. Huh? What do you think? Sure, I'll try not to. Okay. Ah. Okay. Anything else? They're all waiting for you. Oh, we gotta go back to the village. We were just in the village chief's house. Why would you make me leave the village chief's house just to let me go back? Oh! Well, this is a new person. Hello. The clouds are like picture frames in the sky. If I had wisdom to rival the gods, could I too draw pictures in the sky? Hello? No, I doubt it. The heavens are above the gods and the stars are above the heavens. Nothing is truly omnipotent. Clouds are like paintings in the sky. Oh! Oh, there are village keepers now! Oh, I feel a little bit compelled to go and look for them because they weren't here before, so we haven't talked to them. Hello? Ah, it's you. Have you been doing anything? Doing okay? Been busy? Are you hungry? Want to come to my place for a bit? Steady there, Mr. Enthusiastic. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, but you saved Grandpa, and that makes you our family's hero. Thank you so much. Ever since that incident, I've been thinking that I should work harder so I can help my grandpa just like you did. Miss Candace always says I should be thankful to those who've helped me and that I should learn from them. That's very true. Alright. But Dea tells me that I should be patient because I'm still young and that I should start small and learn to live independently first before learning to take care of my grandpa. That's why I started cooking for myself lately. I practiced a few times, I think it came out alright. Want to try some? Oh, he gave me some cake. Thank you. Oh. A posture check. Oh, hello, Soft Hyphen, and goodbye, Soft Hyphen. Nice to see you briefly, and hopefully I will see you next time, which will hopefully be on Wednesday. Okay, I must remember to add less salt the next time I cook. Well, now I'm a little bit wary of these cakes. The plants will soon wither, but they will not save, they will destroy. Divine knowledge, knowledge of the gods, save. This conversation is not going well, it might be best to depart. The plants will soon wither. Did you talk about the withering? You must be, you must be. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is this guy, and then wait, have I talked to Shani? Hello. Ah, it's you, we meet again. Same as always. You could say so, but it does also feel like something has changed. I mean, I still talk and do things the same way, but I feel a lot more relaxed, you know? Now take what's happening now, for example. I can say this, and I really mean it, I really envy you for your traveling lifestyle. If I had a chance to go to a place where no one cared about the Dendra Archon or King Dashwood, I think I would have been a lot freer. You'll get the chance one day. Perhaps. Part of me thinks that the misconception of history and our beliefs were built up over so many years that it's become difficult to change, but another part of me wishes for change to happen. Let's not dwell on such heavy topics. Let me give you some good news. Due to the previous incident, the village head has arranged a night watch at the village keeper's dwelling. They have helped our village, after all. It's only right that the village also does its part to ensure their safety. Everything's getting better, right? But it's better not to be blindly optimistic. Okay. I think she was the one who was kind of, she didn't say anything last time. She was like hidden in her house, and we had to go with Hytham to talk to her because I know it was scary. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any other village keepers. Actually, they'd be nearby, right? They wouldn't put them super far away. I hope. We just gotta go around the village, just once. Okay. Nope. Was anyone else's lines changed? Have you changed your mind? Anything else to say? Oh no, I've definitely talked to this guy before. Okay. I do want to see if there's anybody in the middle section. Oh, I can pick up the pot. Oh no, they're too far away. Oh well. But I do want to see if there's anybody in the... Like, there's that guy who works near the lift. And so there could be a village keeper down here. Maybe. No, these people were here last time. That's a bit disappointing. Maybe there's only 2 village keepers. Which seems a little bit unreasonable, but could be. this is funky. There's like little wind currents. Oh, did I miss the wind? Oh, there it is. I think I missed the wind current, but then, came back. That was convenient. So I think there's this area is populated. We might be able to see if there's anybody over here. Probably not. You know, but we might also be able to check the grandpa's house. But I would guess there's not much there. But I will take more nuts. Cool. That's probably most of them. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else, so back to the village chief's house, and then we can talk to everybody. There's a meeting. We're late for the meeting. We gotta go. Okay, where's the meeting? Here it is. Everyone's here so early, but why isn't anybody talking? We already discussed things a bit. Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two. Are you ready? We can start now. Very well. After some discussion and debate, the group finally works out a detailed plan together. Are you sure this is gonna work? I gotta admit, it's bold, color me impressed. It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point. Oh, you're making Paimon nervous. What's happening? Oh, you're finally done. You're finally done! Why do they always do this? They discuss the plan and don't tell me the plan? How am I supposed to participate in the plan if I don't know the plan? I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful. That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Okay, go Paimon. Judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive. You can tell? I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions, and based on your reaction, things must have gotten quite well. We'll make our move on the next Janaba day. I'm a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. To be honest, I feel the same, but you're all already some of the most capable people I know, so you have my trust. Oh, Candace gave us a compliment. Your deeds speak for themselves. Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words. I'm very glad to hear that. I said the same thing to everybody here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful, so please take care. Thank you, Candace. You're welcome, and thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you. Okay, meet up with Hytham. Where is Hytham? Is Sino around? Oh, I'm sure we'll meet up with him later. Okay, Hytham. Who's over there? Okay, maybe we should probably cross the bridge. Okay. Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations. Okay. Hytham. Have you finished saying your goodbyes? Yeah, also Candace told everyone to be careful. Yes, she did, but I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you. I understand and accept. Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now? Didn't we already do that during the meeting? You can never have enough words of encouragement. In that case, Candace can coddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines. Makes sense. Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier. Of course, compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Think about the mercenary in Ox's mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day. But being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar. Yes, I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others. This guy! Paimon remembers when those mercenaries in almost called you a lunatic. All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Kaiko, do you remember the record we saw in King Dash's room? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. Yes, I remember. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago? Definitely possible, another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. But Paimon thought Irminsul's disease is what caused the Withering and the Sandstorms. At least that was what Tignari told us. Wait a second, could it be that... you connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from the forbidden knowledge. But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge. We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible. Wait, why do you think Destal Kazanali would have a solution to this situation? She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Great Lord Devita. You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in a video forest? The whole the world forget me thing? In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Leslie Kuzanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. That's right. Make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work. Where are we going? To an Eremite base. Okay, yes, we're going to a base. Okay, where is this base? Wait, is this the base we were just at? I think so. Okay, guess we gotta go over there. Okay. This way. Okay, let's get Sayu for speedy movements. Okay. Oh, that's what this ladder is for. For a different quest. Okay. Here we are. Ah, they're here. Hey, what are they doing here? I gave them some technical work to do. Oh, it's the scribe, and is that the traveller I see? How's the work going? I guess you fixed the device according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair. On those devices for canned knowledge extraction, what are you doing with those? Kaiko, look here. More canned knowledge. Are you going to put more weird stuff into Keiko's head again? What's that look on your face? Are you scared? Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious. That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Academia should also have their own copy, and according to the plan we just came up with. Keiko, I want you to record something into this capsule. Me? Do you believe we can save Leslie Kuzanali? Yes, what I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions. Good, conviction's the most important part of all of this. Now please get ready and put on this device. Want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule? Yes. Paimon's still really worried. I understand, but trust me, Paimon, there's something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have. Oh. We're going to record ourselves saying, like, we can do it, and then later we'll, like, absorb that knowledge that we can do it, and we'll trick ourselves into thinking we can do it. Huh. Interesting. I mean, you could do that yourself, like, make a little voice memo. Paimon can see the point you're trying to make. I'm ready. Please imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Leslie Kuzanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognized and praised our achievements. Sure, okay. Now open your eyes. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Read it out loud. The following words have been written on the note. Although you didn't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow Hytham's instructions. For the sake of the plan. It's done. What a fascinating experience. Is your head okay? Does anything hurt? I'm fine. It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects. But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it. That's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules are meant to be used by you. Huh? What do you mean? Have you forgotten our plan is to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha? You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Oh. Imagine using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become? A fool, a machine, a slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify grey areas. But why would you need to identify the grey areas? You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantages in the right hands. Things you're interested in are really out there, or are all sumo scholars like this? Anyway, that's our chit chat. I'm going to take these two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan River and start preparing for the next step. Small projects? They're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications. This is the same guy, but this one's like grey. And this one, brown. They didn't even use a different model. They used the same one. Oh dear. Anyway, Caravan River. Okay. What are we doing there? Maybe Sino's here? Okay. Ah, yes. I thought we were on a plan. How can you go back on your word? Plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given a lot of thought, and in the end, I still can't agree to it. But it's still the best plan we have. As a former martyr, you all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan. I did, and that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. I hope this plan is even more radical than I imagined. Huh? Why are you guys arguing? My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan. He agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then you went to Ahitham for suggestions. Had I known Ahitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan. I think you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you? Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifice if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles. Uh-oh. Seems like you really do understand the ways of the desert. Kaiko, Paramount is also something you should know. Paramount's plan is to have me work with the Caravan River guards in my capacity as a mantra. We'll arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City. Wait, how can we work with the guards? We can't get through the wall there. That wall easily, remember, Caravan River would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of all any possible suspicion and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way. It also sounds like something Ahitham told you, am I right? Doesn't Ahitham know how dangerous his plan is? Of course he does. He told me there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. I wouldn't trust Ahitham's sense of danger. It seems to be a little bit off. It was said that with the help of Sino and Kaiko, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone. I've always had a good eye for people. I think you made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you. If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt, but I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies, but now we're all allies. I'm against the meaningless loss of our own. I can't believe a martyr would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by. I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this. Now you're making this hard for me. Is there something we can do to help? If there's no other way I can help, I know what I'm doing. I knew you would say that. We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit. We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades. Then on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness, but this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We should only value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties because we crave the spoils of victory. Please lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers. Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important. Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream. Motivation in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Okay. There is a plan. I still don't know the plan, but things are happening. Things are happening. Okay. talking though. Guards. General Mahmatra, to what do we owe the honor? Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Ribat. Of course, Mahmatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. So exactly are you planning to arrest and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors. There's a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain al-Amar in Port Ormus. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia. As many as Ain al-Amar, this should definitely be classified as a joint operation. Then I suggest you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. If it is a top priority desert operation, I will need personnel. Got it, please wait for a moment, I will contact them immediately. Didn't Sino resign? Do people know he resigned, or did he just disappear? Because this might be a problem if they go, oh, Sino showed up, and the guy goes, Sino? What's he doing there? You look so commanding when you're working. Because this is work. You're much more friendly to us. Because I trust you. Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if the guards already know you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer the General Mahmatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right? We discussed this, remember? No. The Caravan Ribat operations of great importance, but don't worry, the guards there should know that Sino has stepped down. How can you be so sure? First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahmatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure. A reasonable inference, I agree. Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation. The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions. I've given that a little thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to our village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. He even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with Kaiko. That's true, but why? Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha would predict your actions? Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha. That's true, but the key to this question is how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it, just how can it do this in the first place? Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru. The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic. By sorting in and analysing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioural logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are a part of our behavioural logic, but can you guarantee every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? In the past, you've always worked alone in the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts. The Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioural principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now you've joined a team, and I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modelled or controlled by data. So in my opinion, you're probably safer now. Makes sense to me, I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own. Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha can't calculate. People will not be forever trapped in the past. Now, a few Paimon's so glad that this is settled. Next time, pay attention during our meetings. Will do. I'm confident we can do this. Just remember to stay vigilant. Ah, footsteps. General Mahmatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Sambarbo. This is my assistant Kaiko. She'll be working with me. The construct note to her is for her work. Eat construct B. Paimon, did you just move your eyes? Wait, why does Paimon have to pretend to be a construct? What a great honor to meet you, Kaiko. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun and is the latest technology from the Academia. Nice to meet you too. Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate? It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself. There's no need for flattery. Yes, sir. Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there. Understood. Map. Hurry, bring the map. Guard immediately brings over a map, sign and circles the location of the operation on it. In 2 days, we'll engage Raman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or our location? And none at all, sir. Good, see you then. Yes, sir. Maybe hanging around the General Marmacha isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us. Yeah, it does feel pretty good. This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia, and now we're going straight back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready, we will move out in 2 days. Okay, guess we gotta wait for 2 days. So, whoop. That should be 2 days. Oh, this takes a while. Okay, was that 2 days? Ah, go to the east side of the desert. Okay, okay. Where is the east side of the desert? Oh. Oh no, I thought it was going to be the camp. It wasn't the camp. Okay. Okay, this should be fun. At least it's not too in real life days. Yes, that's true. That would be very annoying. Oh, I do think it's always kind of interesting that Genshin... What just happened? The Genshin sometimes has bits that are like real life days, sometimes there's bits that are like in-game days. Kind of interesting. Okay, okay, let me roll on over. Okay, okay. Look, over there, our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over. Wait a moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, it's you! You're my assistant, remember? Yes, I remember. Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there. It's General Marmacha and his assistants. We meet again. You're here early. It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since it's a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best. I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we'll be unable to continue the investigation. Understood. Everyone, the Eremites are approaching from the west. Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt! Oh, what a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from the shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal. Raman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender. Who are you supposed to be? A marcher from the Academia? Huh, I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us. I'm not here to talk. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers, for this slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with. Okay, okay. Oh! Wait, what happens if can I attack these guys? No, okay. Am I supposed to fight them first? Like, it's really weird, like, for once they actually gave us allies. They never give us allies. In every other quest, it's been like, go fight these people, we're right behind you, and then they're not right behind me. But this time they are, and I've set them on fire. Whoops, my bad. They're a little bit on fire because of Cleve, but I'm sure it's fine. I don't know, they have like green health bars. Why do they have green health bars? Can they even go down? Oh, there's one more guy. Okay, okay, let's get rid of this guy. Just gonna set him a little bit on fire. And then it'll be good. Oh, and one more set of people. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay, that works. It's over. Ah, you've subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested. Oh, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs, you'll regret this. I'm afraid you'll regret it first. King Dashlet will curse you and you will... Silence. Oh, restrain them and take them back to Caravan River, count their numbers, and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra. Yes, sir. Guards escort Furoseki Ramen and the others away. Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan River and ask for me. Understood, you are dismissed. I feel a little bad that we tricked them. They did try their hardest. They were genuinely trying to help us, but it's all a lie. There they go. Let's talk elsewhere. Find a safe place for your potential eavesdroppers and begin your conversation. This part of the plan went really well. Yes, things went perfectly. That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramen there sure looked convincing enough. Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan River and oversee the group's transport. I promise I'll get everyone to Sumu City safely. Thank you, Sino. Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well. Is not the time to celebrate yet? I believe Dea should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her, she'll need you to introduce her to Tignari. We're gonna go see Tignari! Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tignari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us? I'm a little worried about that too. I have a very close relationship with Tignari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tignari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan, don't keep them waiting. Okay. Guess we gotta go meet up with Dea. Allies, yes! We had allies for once! And I can't believe all the people that we... Because we fought with, supposedly, like, Jean and, like, Dilek and stuff. And the only ones who actually helped us were these Eremite guards. Of all the people. Dea, we're here. It's about time, didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come in, rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I did 5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting. I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible. But where should we start? Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. To be sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Leslie or Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals. Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. He really gives Pam on the creeps. Right, hearing his name just reminds me of all the stuff. Those stuffy old geezers in the Academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. So what should we do? According to the plan, we should first go to Paradise Dia and ask for Forest Watcher Tignari. If Hyde and Sino sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tignari still has the Academia's trust. We'll find Tignari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. Sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard. You should be honoured. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know. A Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora. That's certainly true, but when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with your best offer. Let's see, if I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount. How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it. How much do I want? Hey, how about you pay me with a smile? What do you say? Are we... Huh? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Go and give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Thank you, Dea. Looking good, I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider the smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go, it's time to pay a visit to Paradise Dia. Okay, guess we gotta go to Paradise Dia. Everything's so much quicker now, I'm teleporting everywhere. It's so much quicker, but because I've already run this path, I don't have to run it again. Is she flirting? I honestly don't know. Everyone in this game seems to be mildly flirting, and I just assume the answer is always yes. So I'm gonna go with yes, probably. Oh, we like Dea. She's quite fun. Anyway. Oh, there's Tignari. He's over there. Let's go say hi. Hello. Hello, Tignari. We're here. We have information for you. Tignari. Kaiko, Paimon, and you are? Long time no see. Hey there. This is our friend Dea. She's an Eremite mercenary. A mercenary? You must have some big news for me. Tignari, we want to ask you about something. It's something really important, please help us out. Alright, then follow me. This place is better, we won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is it? This important thing you want to ask me? Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is. The doctor? He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with a mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair. Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradistia just a little while ago. Oh, he left already? Yeah, he came looking for me. Can I ask what it was about? I'm sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. But for now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us. Sino, you say? I see, so that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay, I will answer your questions and will assist you in any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened. Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up. Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, Kaiko, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll get straight to the point. Harbinger, you mentioned, came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him. Hypatia? Why would he want her? What is he after? And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru? Yes, he told me his return to Snezhna is imminent. Oh, is it because she met with, like, in her, I want to say madness, but it's not really madness, she met with Scaramouche? Like, she saw Scaramouche as a god? So you mean you're leaving this place soon? Indeed, otherwise we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradistia. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia? All sources are accurate, no doubt because you have recruited many informants, but you are right, Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me. Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along? Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say. Since you asked, I'll be frank, I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhna. It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient as a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this? Oh, you can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting! Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request. I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you? Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhna is risky and the potential benefits are unknown. As a person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. That's gonna come back to bite him later. Like, oh gosh. Yeah, I don't trust the doctor. Like, at all. He seems like quite a bad one out of all the Harbingers, and you just told him no? Good on you, but I hope you're okay later. But good, this is very funny. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him I realised that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. Do you think he'll just give up on her? I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic, so his reaction really concerned me. Oh. Why are you laughing? I see, of course your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you're not like what I had expected. Can he see? His little mask does not have eye holes. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this, but unfortunately I'm in a hurry today. What with her most noble majesty, the Tsarits are calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you are such a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realise that sooner or later everyone must pay the price for what they've learned. That is a really funky scarf neck thing. Feather boa? I don't know, but it's like a bird with like a whole beak mask thing. Hmm. Okay, well, he left some threats. Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant. He asked the question, yet didn't care for my answer, perhaps having nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. It never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense he's always looked down on others. I can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru. I can barely believe it myself, but if that's true, the situation will be in our favour. I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky, and now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe. Well, it either means we're going to have time to do things, or he's escalated his plan before he leaves, which is going to make our plan so much harder. Thank you for sharing this information with us, Tignori. Sorry we can't tell you everything, we appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness. It's okay, I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Oh? Recently, my master wrote several letters to me asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research. Hasn't he already asked you to several times before? Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him. I get it, since you are always at Glenarville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right? I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger. I can do that, but I have a feeling that it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue. Alright, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Glenarville to support you. If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant and be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia. I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra. Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater? The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it still got up to him. I see, so you knew something was up with the Academia from the very beginning. This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this, in which case I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Plus your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now. Okay, we'll find a chance and tell him. Thanks. Right, now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardistia? That way. Gosha, thanks so much, we'll be on our way. See you later. Good for you, Tignori. You have so much respect for Tignori now. Yes! Look at him go! He's not taking anyone's nonsense. According to Tignori, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said he will take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? He needs to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find. But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him? We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All we have to do is just follow me. Mohammed may have tried to cover a trail, but he still left some traces. Perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. How do you know? How do you know? Traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. Is the... it's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. He's in south of here, but almost which seems to be where they're headed. But almost they're going to leave by boat. That's right, let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves. Did you mean to leave us right by a Fatui outpost? Do you have any presents for me in chests? If there's no chests, I'm going to teleport out of here. But in case there are chests, you just gotta... Oh, I must have already fought these guys. Let me grab this cabbage, and then we can just leave. Oh, let's grab some peaches. And then we can just leave. I don't need to be here. Oh, are these the Fatui camps? Well, they might be. That's quite funny. You went all the way to Port Ormus? Okay. Are you actually keeping up? I'm so... Thank you, thank you. There's a trick to it. Turns out you gotta use the run button. With practice comes experience and success. Okay. That's a lot of Fatui. Okay. Look, Fatui soldiers. There's a day's tracking skill. Seems like we found the right place. Shh, don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers. Let's keep going and see what we can find. Or this sounds like it's going to be a sneaking challenge. Oh no. And this is a proper farewell ceremony for Sneersh's Harbinger. Oh no, it is a sneaking challenge! The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've only seen him once or twice. He took a position in our homeland back then. The doctor spoke in a very different way than he is speaking now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Sneersh, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to life there again. But sir, that can't be right. No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both expressions and tones are very different. Now. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now. You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip. There's so many eyes. There's so many eyes. The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He's actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get close and find a place to hide so we can observe him. Oh. Are we gonna climb the walls? I hope we climb the walls. The waters with 1,000 eyes. Yeah, I guess. I'm quite impressed that I didn't trigger any of those. This may will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat. Doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Are you sure he's not planning something? Oh, he smiled. But uh-oh. What's the matter? He saw us. Is he waving at us? We were doing so well. It's time to say goodbye. Wait, is he the only person on the boat? You mean there's nobody with him? And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now? They were all here just a few moments ago, but now they vanished. This was a trap. But there's nobody around us. Wait, don't tell me that. Are you in a dream? Luckily, there's still time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. The boat carrying the doctor sails out of the harbour. Oh no! Uh-oh. They might be after Hypatia. Let's go back to Paradis. What do you mean? I remembered Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the Balladeer. I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away, and if I couldn't... Oh no, are you saying they're going to kill her? Let's go. Oh no! Oh no! Return as quickly as possible. Well, luckily I can return very quickly. Oh no! Was never anyone there? Possibly. Exactly, I don't know. Paradis is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please. Oh, Tignari's here. It's okay. Also, this guy not wearing his helmet. It looks so funny. I always forget that they have faces underneath the masks. He just has a little mustache. He's got the same hair as like those people in the Eremite camp. I believe we already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Paradis for research purposes. But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today. Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourselves. It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradise Deer now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs. With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble. But you only have your harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Paradise Deer as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It's still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru. Oh, we took out a bow. Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse. And we'll lay a hand on you, Hypatia, not on my watch. Oh, wait, are there only two? Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Is he with Tignori? Tignori okay? I hope so. Oh, he did the shield thing. Oh, why are they like this? Let's fight this guy. No, come on, no. Okay, that one's down, and oh, this guy's... Oh, he's almost down, actually. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more, there's more! How many are there? Okay, this just see the... Oh, there's no... Good. Gwei isn't ready. Okay, there he is. Now he's ready. Do this. You know, let's do this. And then this. And again. Oh. Come on, Clee. Oh, Clee, be careful. Please. This is fine. It's fine. Oh. It's fine. Okay, maybe we should use it. Come on, Yao. Leave Clee for me, will you? Okay. Oh. I haven't been reading what Daya's been saying, but she's been insulting the soldiers. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, one guy's down. It looks like I picked up a rogue mushroom that I was not supposed to be fighting, but it got a little bit trapped. So now there's a mushroom in here as well. That's okay. Okay, I think we did it. We're not getting anywhere. Kaiko, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind. Got it. Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? Here, she's just sleeping. Well, how is she? Everything's fine, she's sound asleep. Oh, that's good. Is it though? I never know. It seems like sleeping is not a very safe place to be in this game. Oh no. Now what? Do you think this is over? Oh! Why is Scaramouche here? That voice. Are we in a dream? The Balladeer? What? The Balladeer is here? And why are they in like a different reality? Ah, I miss that look of abject terror. You've given me that look every time we meet. What is happening? But where is he? Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit, a ghost? Wait! Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness? I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. But you remember, I already saw you the first time you came to Paradise Deer and made contact with Hypatia. What did you do to Hypatia? I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me. Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible. I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. But why? I want to disturb you on a fool's errand. Hey Kaiko, what are you doing? Paimon, please stay quiet for now. My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lestor Kuznali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Always fast. Always fast. However, I gotta say, we do defeat him many times when we do boss fights, so he can't be that tough. Is it wise to force the childlike god into a divine battle against me? The academia acted even faster than we thought. Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify a reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question. Yes, what is it? You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. But are you really okay with all this? What do you mean? The Academia plans to infuse your conscience with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Great Lord Devita for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong, I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. What a power move! He's just walking in the sky because he can. I just think about a sheet of paper by itself, it holds no meaning. The context recorded on it is what gives its value. The content recorded on it is what gives its value. What I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Pretentious drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools and your futile struggle is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? You wouldn't understand. I'm connected to your consciousness so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having, so here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought. Ah, you see my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my power. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity. What I worship shall become my glory. Is that so? You're doubting me again? No matter, soon you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? It seems the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Suru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? Doesn't that make you mad? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny humans thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. If it is an honor for you to be able to understand her and speak with me. As my listener, you'll be rewarded. That look on your face, what are you planning? Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable. Uh-oh. Ah, Paimon hears thunder. Thunder? Could he be the balladeer? That person Paimon can see was a balladeer. He should rest with you for a while. I didn't expect that either. He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. Oh gosh, that's not good. Where is that storm headed? He can't be Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather. That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tighnari and Dea still must be fighting. Oh, Nahida! What happened to Nahida? Nahida! Okay, that must have been cutscene magic. Because Nahida was fine. And Sayu was fine. But now they need healing. Okay, what have you guys been on about? I think... Run and run. Yes, I ran as fast as I could. And I am here. And it is hopefully gonna be okay. Tighnari is the best last line of defense. Yes. He's a good last line of defense. Very good. What's what happens back? Hello, hello. Oh. That's not so good, Sophie. I hope that fixed itself. Well, I'll be honest, the thunder and lightning is incredibly frightening. I have to go check up on Tighnari and Dea, but I don't know where they are. I think they're somewhere over here. Oh, there they... Oh! That's not good! That's not good! Tighnari, are you okay? Have the Fatui retreated? Tighnari and Dea are over there. Hey, what happened to you? He's hurt. I'm fine. Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest. Struck by lightning? We were fighting and just... things started Looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning. Oh, indiscriminate lightning. With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Your wound, I'm really sorry. It's alright. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia alright? It's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. Ugh. Hayden, I tell you not to move. Just in case, let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope he's okay. He got struck by lightning. Was it our fault? I mean, it was kind of the Balladeer simultaneously helped and... Is that why he said something about a gift? Because technically he did get rid of the Fatui. But also he did hit Tignari. So like, that's not good. And thank goodness she's fine. Hey, how about taking care of yourself first? I understand my condition, the wound is not fatal, I'll be alright. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become. I know, they always think they can push through the pain. Oh, he sat down. Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, Kaiko, now you must start. You recount everything from meeting the doctor at Port Ormus to your encounter with the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia. That's what you were talking to the Balladeer about. Hyman can't believe what he's thinking. Ekinivia's God creation plan. How ridiculous. That sounds ambitious, I guess. Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Paradise. Don't say that, I haven't even thanked you for your help back there. Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves is that the doctor really did have some urgent matters to attend to and left Simu in a hurry. Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the Balladeer and she has seen his past. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia? Did the Balladeer claim that Hypatia has seen his past, so what could that be there? And now I'm still not really sure. Have you noticed the Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions? He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal. If the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning? Based on what Kaiko has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now. Yeah, it's a big accomplishment. I'm also happy for you. Thank you for the help, Tignari. Make sure you rest up for now. Yes, please do get some rest. Yeah, alright. Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Paradise. Kaiko, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready. Are you okay? You can just focus on your plan, leave Hypatia to me. My wound isn't going to get in the way. Okay, guess I'll sit still for a little while longer. Tignari, I am worried about you! You got struck by lightning! Lightning! That's not good! That's not good! Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day!